Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be reacting to
Unpopular K-pop opinions because I'm not buying the Trauma Softboy package.
When I tell you what I'm about to tell
Now,
you, you will be told.
I have no idea
my
what you're talking
opinion.
about.
Itzy's comeback tunnel vision isn't trash, but JYP needs to be put on trial for crimes against potential. Coming after girls will be girls. This is mid. Kiss and Tell was that girl, but instead, they're stuck doing warm-ups in the demo graveyard of dem joints. An American producer that has been everywhere in K-pop lately. You're probably familiar with his producer tag. Tunnel vision is textbook label thinks it's edgy and fresh, but it's actually 5 months late to an
I feel like Dumb Joints, we heard that name in the K-Popium video. Okay, I think so.
edgy trend nobody wanted. The beats giving
So
overprocessed air fryer grease. The hook couldn't be more generic, and the chorus? Girl, what chorus? There's no climax, no payoff, just trying to pass as anthemic, keyword trying. The production flattens everything.
Yeah, that's what I kind of felt. It just needed a little more oomph. I felt like the highlight for me was the flows. There was a lot of different flows. So like that was the chorus, I guess. The flows were in the chorus. That was cool, but I kind of just wanted a little more like epic moment in the song. That's what kind of was missing for me.
Into the soulless sheen of noise layering, and not the cool kind, just busy for the sake of being busy. And the fact that Chaeryeong's post-chorus is one of the only melodic anchors, and it's just a generic ya ah ya ya ah ya. Let's be real, if it wasn't Itzy singing it, we'd be dragging it. Dem Joints is officially overplayed and under-delivering. There's a version of this song in real drama, maybe even some
I don't know why if we would be ugh, can't speak. Oh my god.
I like the choreo.
I don't know if we would be dragging it because we can drag Itzy too. I don't think like Itzy's above getting dragged. No,
Yeah.
they can. Everybody can
Keep
get it
catching
equally.
hell.
I don't care. Everybody gonna get it equally. I just don't think it was like that bad. I think it was a decent song. It was just like wasn't a perfect song. That's all I'm saying. I felt like it had a lot going for it. It's just something was missing. That's it. It's just like it's not a big deal. Like why every song has to be the best song ever? Like it doesn't.
bratty Itzy magic. But what we got is a Frankenstein of ooh experimental, and wait, is it done yet? You can feel the tension between their natural charisma and this overly serious overcooked beat suffocating them. But let's give flowers where due. The MV is serving that grungy chaos, the subtle callbacks to girls will be girls aesthetics, the busy editing, baby stop swatting the camera. The bug on the lens handheld chaos actually made me miss the Steadicam era.
Yeah, the
Like,
visuals
I'm
were
trying to see
very
the choreo,
cool.
not have a seizure. And yet, it still kind of works, it's visually memorable, and it cements this darker post-glitter era Itzy's been leaning into. It's like Famous by All Day Project's hot cousin that actually showers. I'll take it. Now let's get to the real meat, the B-sides. This EP has no business slapping as hard as it does. 8-bit hard is a cultural reset. I don't care if it sounds like 3 arcade games crashing into each other while someone plays a trumpet underwater. It works. And it works because Itzy
I always
finally
feel like this
sounds
group
unhinged again.
suffers
It's
from
chaotic.
picking the correct leading song and having really killer B-sides.
It's crunchy, it's fun. This is the Itzy that said not shy with their whole chest. 8-bit heart is the sonic ADHD anthem we didn't know we needed. Even the intro
I
focus.
think the issue in K-pop is they over focus on title tracks and over promote title tracks. Like here in the West, we generally speaking, well, first of all, the albums are longer because we don't do the mini albums. We do an album which is 12 to 16 songs. So the rollout goes, it's you drop a pre-release single, another pre-release single, possibly a third pre-release single. Then you drop an album with the title track, and then you drop after 2 months later, you drop a post-release single. So you basically have 5 singles that you're focusing on, and most of the time the pre-release single is the best song. Like title track is not a best song. So the thing is with K-pop, most of the time, sometimes they do pre-release single and a title track. Sometimes they do that. That's cool. And sometimes maybe they even do post-release. Like depends on the group. I think Baby Monster does that. Stray Kids drop like a couple of music videos too. I feel like title track is cool, but if you see it's not hitting, stop investing into it, drop it, go all in into another track. Like you don't have to just like go into title track and keep going for 2, 3, 4 weeks into title track. If it's not hitting, it's not hitting. Listen to the people. If people are saying if this is not a good song, if this is not a good song, another B-side is better. If the numbers are reflecting that B-side streams is almost the same as the title track, switch the focus. Literally says on the screen, focus. Switch the focus. There's nothing wrong with making a B-side post-release single. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Why that's not normalized? Sometimes just B-side just be better song than title track. So readjust the like it doesn't have to be so
Strategy.
it doesn't have to be so rigid that you're just going in one direction and that's it. Like you have to be fluid. You have to listen to the people.
This is good, for once. An intro track that feels like it belongs. No skip button needed. Flicker is elegant brat pop.
I feel like the only time anybody listened to that, I don't know if it was listened or it was by design. They were already gonna do this. Les Seraphim, when they dropped that one, I think it was crazy. I don't know. Well, no, remember the song? I'm different, because I think that wasn't a title track, but it was a very popular song. So like they started promoting that song because I think that was better than the title track. So I think that was like the only time I can recall. Okay, they kind of shifted. Yeah. Aside from that, it's always so zeroed in on the title track. It's ridiculous.
The anti-drop deserves a Pulitzer. Nocturne is shockingly gorgeous, like if lo-fi Pokemon battle themes had a baby with late-night R&B. And DYT? Producer Kenzie snapped. That drop hit me harder than the rent increase I ignored last month. The structure, the pacing, the restraint, it's all there. It has the pop songwriting bones that Tunnel Vision lacked. This whole mini is everything I've been begging for from Itzy for years. A balance of unbothered baddie energy and sonic experimentation with musicality. It's tight, playful, textured. The vocals are given room to breathe. The production has so much identity. It's mature without being boring and fun without being brainless. So yes, I was hard on the title track, and I stand by it. The title track is supposed to be the centerpiece, the moment, not the compromise. But as a full body of work, this is their strongest EP since Guess Who. With this, Girls Will Be Girls and Imaginary Friend, it feels like Itzy is finally being taken seriously as artists, just not in the tunnel vision department. That track is just there so people can go to the bathroom at concerts. Final verdict? I'm starting a petition because we need an MV for 8-Bit Heart. Please sign it. 2. This one's gonna get me hate mail from Yonjun stans. But his debut EP No Labels was definitely something. It's not a bad project, it's just one of those I see the vision, but I can't hear it situations. Like, I respect the man's taste. I get what he's going for. Punky all-pop with vintage grit, experimental noise, and a sprinkle of look at me I'm deep. But the execution? It's giving nothing. It's serving a whole lot of posturing with not enough depth. Let's start with Talk to You, the alleged title track, though honestly it feels more like a glorified soundtrack for a cologne ad where the model doesn't wear shirts. And I say that with love. The visual concept? Fire. The energy? Unbothered, confident, sexy. The actual music? Mid, like okay. There's some 90s influence trying to peek through, very first gen. But what does it amount to? Yonjun wandering around talking to the beat like it owes him rent. The instrumental...
Is Talk to You the one with Daniela?
Oh, I thought that was the first one.
No, the first one was Come, I think.
Oh, comma?
Come.
Oh.
C-O-M-E. Come. Talk to You, because I think the two songs, one of them was Talk to You, another was like
I feel like she's
Talk to Me or something like that. Like it was like similar titles, I feel like. I don't know.
flirts with funk, plays with distortion and dabbles in punk, but never commits to any of it.
No, I think that's the third. Because punk, the third one was kind of punky. The second was Danielle was R&B.
I feel like the other one R&B though.
Yeah.
She did mention 90s R&B.
She said that?
She said mention something 90s.
It feels like a demo that someone decided to release because the dance practice looked cool. And about the vocals? Sis, why is he stylistically talking 70% of the time? I'm all for attitude and rebellion in music, but this isn't punk, it's performative. Like we get it. Yonjun has a Pinterest board full of edgy references and a playlist stacked with left field bops and underground rock rap blends. The ambition is there. The aesthetic is loud. But the actual music? Where is the climax? Where is the tension? Nowhere. It's just flatline vibes from start to finish, and I'm tired of vibes. You could layer the songs on top of each other and it'd sound like one long 15-minute concept. And don't get me started on the collab with Danielle.
This is the Danielle, let me tell you. Yeah, the one was Talk to Me, this is Let Me Tell You. Okay. So I thought that's why I thought the titles were similar. Yeah, I didn't like the Talk to You then. I didn't like that song. Not for me. I think what I said was like not a bad song, but not for me. I think that's what I said. So yeah.
Ella, yes, she added flavor. And yes, the Spanish was cute, but even that felt like it was trying to be memorable without actually being memorable, giving Spotify algorithm bait with better cover art and a sexy dance. The biggest issue is that it screams individuality while still being boxed into the same industry problem, the K-pop disease of making short vibey half-cooked songs that prioritize brand image and aesthetics over actual songwriting. Like, Yonjun wants to be different so bad that he ended up sounding like everybody else who's trying to be different but doesn't understand how to build a song. This whole album feels more like a nicely curated photo dump than a proper debut. It's got style. It's got consistency, it's got vision, but no musical payoff, and I'm tired of pretending that's enough. Yonjun clearly cares, you can feel his artistic identity all over it, so I guess it's good for him. That's what a solo debut is about after all. 3. This isn't
Oh, so she's not covering the other combo. I liked it. I like the second song with Daniela. I think that was a good song. Now,
Should be the leading one.
the point she's making, this is solo debut, and this was weak for a solo debut. I can kind of see it and agree with her because I do feel like Gum was better than anything in this album. So like if you're pre-release, so I don't know what. So if that, what was
For the
that?
highlight,
That was not the debut. This is the debut. So what was that? I don't know. That was whatever. That was
I
pre-debut
think they're
single.
switching the narrative.
A year later, you debut after pre-release single. Fine. I do think none of them were better than Gum. So it's kind of not
But that's
good.
probably because Gum was shocking that for him to even do this style in the first place.
I mean, I'll.
Because then everything after, it was like expected. Like, okay, that's his
But I
style.
didn't really care for the shock. For me, I just kind of the song was catchy. Gum, chick gum. Oh yeah, yeah, and the dance was good too. I like the dancing. So I think to me his peak is Gum. Um, the Come song, I think the name is Come for the first one. Was cool, kind of like a Gum knockoff a little bit. So that's why like I compare it to Gum and I say Gum was better than this. This is like a Gum's inferior cousin, you know. The song with Daniela, different vibe, was cool, but different vibe. But still, it not like a standout. Where like ooh, you know. So I get what she's saying. For debut, this was how your debut is gonna be weaker than pre-debut release. To me, that's what I'm thinking.
K-pop. But you must have seen this photo on your feed. The 2025 TikTok Awards Thailand was
What is
supposed to be
this?
a night to celebrate creators, but instead it turned into a gendered humiliation ritual dressed up as a group photo. On November
What is
8th, GMMTV brought their artists to the pre-show carpet, and what did they decide was a cute pose? All 6 actresses kneeling on the floor in mini dresses and stilettos, while the men and CEO stood tall and comfy behind them like they owned the freaking place. Not only did this look like a literal power diagram, but it also screamed corporate objectification in high definition. And when the backlash came, it trended hard, not just in Thailand. Weibo hit number 20 overall, with number 1 in entertainment rankings. Twitter went off, and Thai, Chinese and global fans alike were not here for the misogynistic optics, because that's what it was. Don't hit me with photo composition excuses. If your idea of balance is to shove women to the floor like set decorations while men bask in the spotlight, you're not composing a photo, you're staging a hierarchy. And let's be real,
Yeah.
there was no apology. None, just sneaky. Cleanup. GMMTV quietly deleted the pic of the women kneeling and replaced it with one where the men are kneeling instead. Like that magically erases the original decision. That's not accountability, that's optics laundering. That's please stop yelling at us energy, not we understand and we'll do better. And if you think the public didn't clock it, think again. You think we didn't notice your timeline hopscotch? The internet sees everything, and please, miss me with that maybe the women volunteered narrative. No, there's zero proof they volunteered, and the video actually shows hesitation before they kneeled. Nobody was rushing for the floor. And what woman in stilettos and a cocktail dress wants to kneel on a hard floor for a staged promo photo? That's not consent, that's pressure. There's a CEO, there's a camera, there's a brand image, and there's your career on the line. You think those rookie girls were gonna say, no, I won't kneel, in front of all that? Be serious. Power imbalance is a muzzle, and y'all know it, and the safety hazard alone, kneeling in stilettos on solid ground could literally injure someone. But no one in that room thought wait, maybe don't ask women in 4-inch heels to crouch on cue like decorative props? Literally no one. Even more ridiculous is that it's Thai culture defense. Absolutely not. Thai
That's
etiquette.
probably why we don't have like people wearing heels anymore.
I don't know, but yeah, Thai culture, I don't buy that. It's misogyny at its peak. It's not like if it was, like mostly women, but then like a man, or like some women were standing and some were kneeling. We can debate that, that's up for, maybe just so happening that why these women, I don't know why, but let's say, but when it's all men standing, all women kneeling, that's clearly based by gender. Like there's no,
There's no excuse for it.
yeah,
Because not everyone's gonna wear heels too at the same time.
yeah, there's no, yeah, no, this is misogyny.
Does involve kneeling in ceremonial, traditional, and religious contexts. This wasn't a temple. This was a creator awards
That's
show with a
true.
giant corporate logo behind them. GMMTV didn't honor culture.
That looks so bad.
And if it was
That optics.
religious or whatever, you need to kneel, men would be kneeling too then.
They dragged gendered posture into a corporate victory photo and then tried to retroactively pretend it was about tradition after the backlash. That's weaponizing culture to defend sexism, and it's disgusting. And let's talk about the symbolism this sends to every young woman watching. You are lower, quieter, and more decorative than the men around you. That's the message. And before you come at me with, but they fixed it. No, they didn't. They replaced the image, not the protocol, not the mindset. There was no review, no internal memo, no assurance that this wouldn't happen again. Just a swap and a prayer. This isn't about making men kneel instead. Equality is not reverse sexism. It's about refusing these kinds of decisions entirely. Men, if you're in the room and women are being asked to kneel while you're standing tall, say something. Ask for risers, stand staggered, rotate positioning. Don't just smile like it's not your problem, because it is. And no, I'm not saying men are inferior. I'm saying this is about power optics. This isn't a gender war. It's a call out on the systems that default to degrading women for the camera while men get to bask in center stage. Tradition isn't a shield when it's only ever used to keep women submissive. 4. The Jungkook and Winter dating rumor is the zombie of all dating rumors. No matter how many times it gets debunked,
This one's
exposed,
fun.
buried, and laughed off the timeline, it comes crawling back. It flared in late October and rolled through November 2025 with new evidence threads, matching accessories, synced social posts, chrome hearts items in Japan, and even bracelet trutherism. Because apparently wearing a luxury accessory from a brand with 6 Seoul locations and dozens of celeb wearers now equals married with a condo in Busan, multiple roundup sites amplified it. None produced a single verifiable first-party confirmation. Even the trash pieces say it. No official statement from Hybe or SM has confirmed anything. One of the rumor accelerants was Jungkook's mid-July Instagram handle, at MNI Jungkook, which some people hallucinated as a coded nod to Winter's real name, Minjang. He later explained it means, "My name is Jungkook." But the speculation kept going anyway, because the economy runs on delusion. The rumor has been packaged and repackaged for months by garbage sites, Hi Koreaboo. The only thing they agree on is that there's still no confirmation and the proof is mostly coincidences blown up. Meanwhile, the pylon escalated to hate comments and death threats toward Jungkook and Winter, all over a tucked hoodie. That's not a soft launch. That's laundry. When your strongest exhibit is they both breathe in Tokyo, you don't have a case, you have a reach. Aggregators keep laundering speculation into news. The cycle is predictable. A TikTok thread posts circling emojis. Then a blog calls it viral evidence. Then another blog quotes the first blog and suddenly you've got an update with zero new facts.
About it.
Some even acknowledge
Cool.
Themselves, like
The idols?
Yeah.
I think they either don't care / don't read the news, you know, or any publicity is good publicity. I think that's because I feel like if they were bothered, they would address it. So they're clearly unbothered, or it doesn't reach them.
It would be in the group chat. Like, oh my god, did you see this?
I think is there's so much news about them. I don't think they read it, to be honest, because there's so much. It's like how and you know you gotta keep in mind they're also busy too. They don't have time to be like, you know.
But this is like, what's the topic? Like, if they're emphasized on like the media sources, it's like you see Jungkook and Winter. It's like, what? I feel like they see it, especially when it's picked up heavy like this.
I don't know. I mean,
Especially that's part of their bubble.
how do you know that's their bubble? Maybe Jungkook is a fan of NBA and all his feed is NBA.
I don't know. You know?
No, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, for me, like, I wouldn't see this. My feed is not like, okay, it depends. Like on where we react to K-pop, yeah, I would see it. But like I have my personal feed. There's no K-pop there. I wouldn't see this. So how do you know Jungkook's personal feed is K-pop?
It's him.
I understand it's him, but the feed shows what you're interested in. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
but
he's
it's not
interested
out
in
of the realm of
K-pop.
possibility that they don't know that this is the conversation about. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying it's. Of course, it's not out of. They could know for sure. They could know. I'm not saying that's impossible, but it's also possible that they really just don't. They don't.
clueless. They have no clue. no
Yeah,
idea.
exactly. I think they might be clueless.
Maybe for the first article, but like, if this is like the topic, there's
I
always
don't
like
know.
there's always like a couple that people always try to ship and they hyper focus on. They could be that.
It's hard, you know, to like try to put yourself in those shoes because I have no idea what it's like when to have like, you know, 200 articles written about you daily.
Because right now it's like
But-
I'm focusing on Jarvis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Are they gonna make it down the aisle? I'm pretty sure they see it.
I don't
Or you
know.
think for Travis you only see sports?
I think for Travis,
And
you
for Taylor Swift
she-
she only sees, you know, Blake Lively.
well, Taylor, I don't know what she's. Taylor is hard to say because with Travis, especially now in season, I really think he doesn't see anything. He only focuses on sport. Taylor, album is done.
I don't know.
Album is done, so I don't know what she does now that the album is done. I can't say it. I have no
That's
idea.
too much credit.
But
I'm pretty sure they see it.
I don't know. I wouldn't be so convinced.
College fans debunked the latest
see.
proof, then still run a headline like backlash erupts. Of course it does. You engineered it. At this point, the only person left not dating BTS is me, literally. 5. Korea's first idol labor union is already looking like a bad joke before it's even out the womb. The Idol Labor Union Preparatory Committee is allegedly launching by the end of 2025. And guess who's the chair? Bang Min-soo, formerly known as CAP from Teen Top, aka the guy whose career highlight reel includes punching his member, cussing out fans, chain smoking on live stream, and rage quitting his own group. You want him heading a
boy.
labor rights movement?
I didn't know he was this type of guy.
Controversial?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Maybe he thinks that people forgotten about that. It's a long time ago.
as we did the whole video about this subject, as I said in that video, I think for this to really materialize, it has to be the major groups, BTS, Stray Kids, Blackpink, Twice, to actually
So
take these steps.
why do you think he's deciding,
to-
oh, I'm gonna be the one to lead this? Like, why do you think that is? He's a narcissist?
No, I think he's broke and he needs money. I think
That's
he.
what narcissists do if they want to be the center of focus and make money.
Well, I feel like narcissists, they want to be the center of attention. I think for him
I
it's
feel
not
like
about
for
attention, it's about money. I
Are
think
you
he's just broke.
sure?
I'm not
How
sure. I don't know
he's
the guy, Rochelle.
how
Of
he's
course
the
I'm not
one-
sure.
how
I'm just
he's
saying
the-
that's
but
my
let me tell
opinion.
you, but how you think he feels like I'm gonna be the one to be the head of something like that's never
I
been
don't know.
done? That's a big
I don't know what
deal.
he
I didn't
feels.
think like he would be
But-
brave to think that he's the one to be the lead figure and not have anything backlash to it.
I think you guys made a good point in the comments why you said like the BTS and the others won't do it is because it's kind of like in the culture it's expected that you respect the seniors and you respect the traditions and you don't try to change nothing, very conservative. So I think that was a valid
I don't
point.
think that's good enough.
No, I'm not saying it's good enough. I'm just saying it's a valid point. I don't think you should respect the traditions if tradition is bad. I don't.
Because then how does why is there uproar for Thailand that women are kneeling?
Yeah,
and
exactly,
men
same thing. Yeah,
standing?
because
To me, it's not
right
that far off
by
from
that
one another.
by that logic, it's like let's respect traditions that certain people are just slaves. So let's respect that
I
traditions.
think that people have to be open-minded
yeah,
for
so-
improvement. But I do think there's people who like they have the confidence, the narcissism to feel like they're the ones to lead the charge of something that can really impact people's life and careers.
It's just the way it is right now. I don't see it as this. The intent is to benefit the idols. I think the intent is to make money.
I think overall the reason why you don't see, idols step forward to do this is because it's like a little bit an extra step. It's like I feel like this is more of a government thing, a politician thing, than for an idol to say, okay, I'm gonna take the stand to do this, because they're not in that position. They made it. They don't have anything that they need to lose to feel like they have to be the one to make this materialize. For this to materialize, you need like maybe someone who's actually in the field of government to really take the charge, or who understands business and has the trust. And we're like, this is going to require a lot of trust to take on something like this. Not someone from Team Top who have
Team
all
Top.
these controversies and who thinks he's going to be the one to be successful in taking on this. It's going to be a hard project for him, and I don't think he's a good face to lead this project on.
I definitely think someone who should take this on should be someone who ex-idol who is already kind of past the idol career, was a big idol but is no longer really interested in being an idol.
But
So
you need
like
experience, some sort of experience.
I would say
to
someone
understand
like
contract, labor laws.
if G-Dragon didn't come back right now, it could be G-Dragon.
No,
No, what?
No.
Yes, they need a face. They need a
no.
big star that's a
There's a
face.
face, and the people that actually do it.
The ones that do it, of course, is gonna be lawyers behind the scene. No, I'm talking about the face.
Okay, then be specific, because right now it doesn't look like that's what we're talking about, because the guy is not just operating as a face, he's the one who's like spearing the whole project.
No, there's 10 people in the project. He's just the
Okay.
face.
Okay, then clarify that. Then say that.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Then
That's
they
what
picked the wrong. Then this team
Yes,
is
it's
not
a bad
logical. This
face.
team
It's a
picked a
horrible
bad
face.
face.
It's a
Pick
horrible
different
face. But I'm just saying, like, the face needs to be big. But maybe someone who is like retired already would make sense if you don't want to ruin your. If like you don't have time right now as a working idol, because it's gonna take time to take away from your music. So like I don't know who's like someone from Big Bang that is retired. If I don't know T.O.P. Like someone of that stature to start like a big name. You need someone big.
Girl, be serious. The pitch sounds great on paper. Mental health protections, legal aid for online harassment, performance safety standards. Wow, look at that. A checklist straight from How to Pretend You Care About Workers 101. But the execution? Embarrassing. The public barely blinked before going, nah, this sounds shady. And for good reason. Because this union is being led by a man who has more red flags than the Red Cross. Let's rewind. In 2023, this man was live on YouTube smoking, swearing and flat out telling fans he didn't want to promote with Teen Top anymore. Within days, he was out of the group. The public spat on it and moved on. But then in 2024, member Neil revealed that Bang Minsu literally punched him so hard he needed stitches and a hospital visit, like actual physical assault. And this is your champion of worker safety? He didn't just fumble his leadership back then. He beat it down with a fist and left it bleeding in a hospital hallway. And let's not forget, dude's been out here shading idols non-stop too. Throwing jabs at New Jeans Hanny for her workplace mistreatment testimony at the National Assembly, something I'm guilty of doing as well. But dude's just generally spitting on anyone who's trying to do something with their platform. He's not trying to uplift idols, and now the cherry on top, he's currently signed to Modenberry Korea, which means this union leader is literally employed under a private agency contract. Babe, that's like putting your landlord in charge of the tenant union. The entire purpose of labor organizing is to draw a line between workers and management. If your union leader is the management or even leans too close, you don't have a union, you have a PR stunt. This whole thing smells like the fake grassroots tactic companies use to make it look like workers are organizing, when it's actually just an inside job to pacify criticism. And if they don't show us the receipts, governance rules, funding sources, voting mechanisms, legal reps that actually report to members, not agencies, then yeah, it's vibes and manipulation 101. You can't just slap a union label on a glorified fan club and call it a movement. Don't get it twisted. K-pop desperately needs a real union with actual bylaws, democratic elections, dues transparency, strike power, third-party legal counsel, and clear conflict of interest protocols. But this ain't it. This is someone trying to do a career resurrection by riding on the broken backs of overworked teenagers. And that's disgusting. Labor leadership is a character test. And if your resume includes violence, unhinged public meltdowns, and dragging idols for trying to speak up, you flunk that test harder than DSP Media flops a tour. If you're the reason companies can point and say, see, this is why unions are bad, then you are not the solution. You're the talking point that'll bury the movement.
I agree with her. I think, whatever she said, I agree with her.
Can I see the comments?
I think he's just trying to resurrect his career. I think
Yeah, because he's a narcissist.
he's broke.
He's a
He needs
narcissist.
money. Team Top flopped out. Whoever he signed now, I don't know what the fuck that is. He needs money. It would be good to get a CEO of this union, get paid. I worked at DQ in high school, and the banana split blizzard was a regular menu item, but it was the one blizzard we were warned not to flip because there's so much liquid topping that the soft serve. What? Oh shit! The video switched.
Oh.
Oh
Mama,
my!
when I tell
What the fuck was that comment? The collab with Daniela 8, the chemistry was insane. I think all tunnel vision has grown on me now. Yesterday I thought the pores was underwhelming at first, but now it randomly pops in my
It
head
has
all the
good
time.
moments, I feel like.
The weird part, the same people who swear we don't care about idols' personals are the ones writing 5 paragraphs essays in the quote tweets analyze the pixel shadows.
Yeah, I
and
feel like there's like
reflections.
so many articles, especially on TikTok, that shows up, YouTube that shows up, like in like every aspect of social media, it's gonna show up.
I
So
think
you're bound to see something.
it's like that.
And if it's not you who see something, it's your nosy friend that's gonna send you, hey, did you see this?
I think
Or your
when
mom.
when we say like, oh, we don't care, it's like we're not bothered by the people what they're doing in their personal life, but we want to know. So it's not like it's like we're curious about it, but it's not like we're not gonna judge like who they're dating. It's like in that
Oh,
sense.
we're gonna judge. We're gonna judge. Do they make more money or less money? How
No.
popular?
Well, okay,
Less
I
popular.
won't judge.
Are
I
they
don't
cute?
care.
Not
Like,
cute.
I'm
Do they
curious.
have nice kids together or no? What about his ex? What about her ex? There's a whole.
I'm curious
Ah.
who they're dating, but it's like I'm not gonna sit here and criticize him for dating whoever he's dating. It's just interesting. That's it.
I mean, criticize is a strong word.
Right. But
But
that's
you're
what I'm saying.
gonna look and judge Mr. INTJ.
I'm not gonna. So if he's dating Winter, what can I judge?
INTJ.
What's there for me to date? They're dating cool. Like okay.
Do you think that's a good match?
I don't
Do
know.
you
I don't
think
know
they'll make
Winter.
kids
What?
together?
I don't have enough information to make a decision.
Do you think their kids will have perfect pitch? Does Winter
What
have
kids?
perfect pitch?
What kids?
Oh, Hope that you appreciate.
Oh my god. Bruh.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. Enjoy your toys. Share as much kindness as possible.